So, LGBTQ skid marks. So, there has been a trend recently where towns put LGBTQ flags in the crossroads. They put them whereby crosswalks and things like that. And, people have been doing donuts on them and putting skid marks all over them to vandalize them, which is kind of funny, not going to lie. So this article comes from the Daily Wire. It says, as Pride Month continues, several people have been charged with allegedly defacing pride flags painted on the streets with tire marks, and some critics have even accused them of hate crimes. In early February, a Florida man was accused of deliberately doing multiple burnouts with a pickup truck in Delray Beach intersection that was painted in rainbow colors. The incident was caught on surveillance video, which the police released. It shows a pickup truck with LED underbody lights, and an American flag attached to the back, leaving tire marks on the intersection of the Pride paint while making a hard left after dark. Dylan Brewer, 19, surrendered to the authorities after they searched for him for a week. He was charged with a felony criminal mischief, property damage over $1,000, and a misdemeanor, reckless driving. He was released on a $5,200 bond. Now, let me remind you, he was charged with misdemeanor reckless driving. This man was on an empty street in the middle of the night, and he was made to pay $5,000 in bonds and $1,000 of property damage. I don't know what paint you're buying, dude, but Lowe's does not sell paint for $1,000. I'm going to tell you that right now. Heck, I could buy you paint. I will buy you the paint. I don't know why it's $1,000 worth of property damage. I can understand the capitalist argument that there was a bunch of work put into it, but let's be real, the LGBTQ flag isn't that hard to paint. It is like 7 straight lines. That's not that difficult. So I don't know why he's being charged with this. Obviously, should you have done that? No. But should it be a crime? I don't think so. Especially when drunk drivers who can literally kill somebody don't get charged that much for bail. This is a political execution. This is a political punishment on this man. Okay, when was the last time a drunk driver paid $5,000 for bail? I would argue drunk driving is the dumbest thing you could do, and it is one of the most dangerous things you could do. And I think that drunk drivers should spend 10 years in prison, whether or not someone gets injured from their escapades. Yeah, I guarantee you drunk drivers don't pay $5,000 for bail. Yet this man has. And he just did a donut on an empty street. Doing a donut on an empty street on a pride flag is now more dangerous and more harmful to society than drunk driving itself. That is what we have learned on this show, ladies and gentlemen. Witness reported that Brewer was observed intentionally performing multiple burnouts with his vehicle over the LGBTQ pride crosswalk. A Delray Beach Police Department said, the Delray Police Department said, reckless action caused significant damage to the streetscape painting, which serves as a symbol of unity and inclusivity for the LGBTQ community. Because as we all know, we need to make sure we explicitly state that the LGBTQ community is included. Because the people of the LGBT community are so dumb that they don't know that they're included. They're so dumb, in fact, that if you don't outlandishly just admit that you are okay with them as people, they don't think you're an ally. You have to explicitly state that you support them in order for them to know. The same way that the BLM crowd is so stupid that they need to chant that their lives matter in order to know that their life matters. The Palm Beach County Human Rights Council declared Brewer's actions should be considered a hate crime. Wow. Can we get a hate crime for that guy who literally told a group of Jews yesterday that he wanted Hitler to wipe them all out? He said, quote, "I wish Hitler was still here so he'd wipe you all out." We talked about that in the show yesterday. And where's the hate crime there? No hate crime there. But this, deeply wrong hate crime. Can't do donuts on the streets anymore, guys. You do a donut on the empty street, hate crime. What about the American flag? If I burn the American flag, where's the hate crime there? If I burn the American flag, perfectly okay. It's actually a good thing to burn the American flag. It's encouraged. It's no more than freedom of speech. Yet for some reason you disrespect the pride flag. Hate speech. Deeply wrong. And earlier this month, 3 teenagers were arrested and charged with a felony for leaving scooter marks on the pride flag painted on the streets in Spokane. Prosecutors demanded $15,000 bond for the police used surveillance footage from the intersection to find the suspects. The 19-year-old suspect was charged with malicious mischief with a hate crime bias. He was accused of shouting "F you" and the F word, that's a homophobic slur. I have no problem saying it, but we're on YouTube right now, so I'm not going to say it. At a passerby. So this is so the teenager was being accused of this, which I'm going to be honest with you, he probably did. Let's be real. He probably did. But it's innocent until proven guilty. You have to prove that he did. Seeing as he has no problem with vandalizing the thing, which, like I said, isn't wrong. Here's my question. What if I have to hit my brakes out of an emergency? What if a kid runs out in front of the road and I happen to be on the LGBTQ flag, and I slam on my brakes to stop my car, and I cause skid marks on the flag? Will I be sentenced and be committed of a hate crime and be forced to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars for this hate crime that I didn't commit? Would I get less jail time and pay less in bail if I just ran over the kid that just ran out in front of me in the road? Is that what's being said here? We see that you have done this thing, one witness said. People don't just go out and do that without intention. You don't destroy symbols without intention behind it. Yes, that is very true. Nobody does anything without intention. Everything that is ever done has a reason to it. The reason why we cough is to get clogged up phlegm out of our lungs. The reason why, we drink water is because we need water to live. There's a reason for everything. And this deeply intelligent witness has now stated the obvious in saying that people do things with intention. We have made a huge discovery on the show, ladies and gentlemen. The company also said it was immediately insulting instituting a no-ride zone around the mural to protect it from any future vandalism attempts, which means the scooters will shut down if driven over the street paint. So they're legislating this LGBTQ symbol because it is so important to them that they protect the LGBTQ symbol. This is the most important thing we have to do. Okay? If we don't, the homophobes present a clear and present danger, as we all see. Thank you for watching all the way through the end. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, you can tune into my full show to watch all of my episodes early. And as always, God bless.